Hi guys, it's Jason here with you from Cottage Grove, Oregon. It's the Humpy Report. We are going to talk about the game yesterday, Oregon at Utah at Oregon, Austin Stadium. Oregon got a victory, 41-20. It was 17-6 at the half. Oregon led it throughout the ball game, took it down, scored on the first drive, led throughout the ball game. Oregon breaks a 3-game losing streak. They improved 5-4 overall, 2-4 in the conference. And Utah right now losing 4 straight. They're 4-4, 1-4 in the conference, 4 straight conference losses now, and they need to regroup before the next game for them. Oregon led throughout the ball game, and their defense, Oregon's defense, step up. They step up and really controlled this ball game. Yeah, Utah got 384 yards, but they forced field goals in the red zone. Utah had 2 red zone trips in the second half, or inside of the 35, and 2 field goals for Utah. And one of Utah's touchdowns in the second half was just a really fluke play. Oregon's defensive lineman Hindu Mandu tipped the ball, and it really fell into Utah's offensive lineman that was laying on the ground. And after the tipped ball, anybody could touch it. If Mandu didn't touch it, it would have been a legal touching. But Mandu did tip it. That was one of Utah's touchdowns. And Huntley had another touchdown. That was a really good pass in deep corner of the touchdown. And Utah got within 14 points. It was a 34-20 ball game in the fourth quarter, and Oregon got another touchdown off of Tony Britt's 20-yard run, and that was really the ball game for Oregon. Really big win for Oregon. If you needed a confidence before you head up to Seattle for Oregon. I don't know if Oregon can get the job done up in Seattle, but you at least needed a confidence going up there, and Oregon found it. Oregon, for one of the few times all year they scored in every quarter. Charles Nelson had a 20-yard pass, 22-yard pass for a touchdown. So that was good. The running game for Oregon, if Oregon's done this all year long, they rushed the ball for 347 yards in this game. Was Freeman at 139, Tony Brooks James at 105, and Kenyon Benoit had at 71 yards off of 9 carries. So that's really good for Oregon. Burmeister, as a completions to incompletions, his best game, 9 for 12, 47 yards. I believe he only had 1 or 2 attempts in all second half, and watching Burmeister throw the ball yesterday, there was a play in the I want to say the second half could have been the first half. It was a defensive pass interference penalty on Utah, and you see they blew up the pitcher. It was a right shot, and you could see that the post that was wide open. It was single coverage. Oregon's wide receiver beat his man, and Burmeister just didn't see it. He's missing reads, which is going to happen with a young quarterback. and that's understandable. So, that's going to come within the times. I believe Beaumont's just going to get better off of this game experience that he got the last 4 games. Justin Herbert was available to play. He wasn't passed. He didn't get cleared by doctors, just didn't play. He wasn't passed the whole game. Rudy Taggart just decided not to play him. Taggart didn't got the no from the doctors, so he's available to play. Not sure if he's gonna play in Seattle, but we'll see on that. Let's talk about this Oregon Ducks defense. They are number 2 in the country in sacks. This defensive line has already surpassed last year's sack totals. They're up to 30 sacks for the season, which is very good. This defense is not giving. They're still giving up a lot of yards, but they're not giving up a lot of points. They held Utah under 30 points, which is very good when you hold a Pac-12 opponent under 30 points. So that's good. The defense is continuing to get better every week. They didn't give up any points in the first quarter, which is big. They have really started out the ball game very slow on the defensive side. They didn't this week, so I'm really happy with that. Utah, Huntley was 25 out of 45, 293, so did not give up a 300-yard passer once again. 2 touchdowns. Utah just couldn't run the ball at all. They had 91 rush yards. Utah wants to be a physical team. The leading was Moss, 10 carries for 53 yards, that's 5.3 per K. And then Canton, the former Duck, he did have a big game, 9 catches, 130 yards, had 1 big turnover. Monges just stripped Canton, and he took it in for a touchdown. It was the longest fumble recovery since Joe Walker did it against Utah at Utah. It was that when that Utah player dropped the ball at the 2-yard line, and Joe Walker took it all the way in for a 103-yard touchdown fumble recovery. That was a fun game. If you're a Duck fan, you remember that. The penalties, 8 penalties for 60 yards. It was definitely below the Oregon average, but I believe that the penalties are getting better. Utah had 5 penalties, 49 yards, and just 69 yards pass yards. Morgan's passing the game is not there, but it didn't show in the first half, so that's always good. Let's talk about the next up for these teams. Utah 4-4, 1-4 in the conference. They need 2 wins. Looking at their schedule, they play UCLA and Colorado. Those are too much win ball games because I don't think that they could beat the Huskies or the Cougars. That's the other 2 teams on their schedule. They do play UCLA at home. Josh Rosen didn't leave yesterday's ball game with an injury, so hopefully Utah could get back on the winning track next week at home. Oregon, they're 5-4, 2-4 in the conference. You got 2 very winnable ball games at home against Arizona and Oregon State. I know Arizona is 3 weeks away, but already I could tell one defense is going to be key. They have Khalil Tate that's taken the Pac-12 by storm. Very good dual threat quarterback. If you don't tackle him, he's going to scamper for 80 yards every time. And you got Oregon State. It's a rivalry game. But next up for Oregon, they go up to Seattle and play the 11th ranked Washington team. Don't know what they're going to be in the college football playoff. That's released on Tuesday night, I think, 4 o'clock or 4:30. Don't know about it. It is on ESPN. So, Oregon travels up to Seattle next week. That game will be on Fox Sports 1 at 7 p.m. So it's a late start. But it's an Oregon game. It's a rival game. It should be fun. I'll have a video for you guys on Wednesday or Thursday. And enjoy the week. Enjoy the World Series. Enjoy NFL. And enjoy everything that you watch. This has been Jason for the Humpy Report. And have a great day.